Welcome back, my darling. Thank you so much for being here. Right, where do we start? I just want to say, if there's any part of you that is planning on beating yourself up today, I just want you to get rid of that. Please, please, sweetie. This is me giving you permission to throw guilt, shame, etc. out of the window. I want you to let yourself enjoy today. I want you to let feeling good about yourself be your North Star, okay? The reason I won't just say feeling good is because I know a lot of us struggle. Sorry, my dad just came in. He had to blow his nose. You had to get a tissue to blow his nose. He's not, yeah, okay. I know a lot of us struggle with binging, and there can be a lot of voices in our heads, and it will just tell you to keep going because it feels good. It's that there's a sense of relief. Irrespective of what it is that you're struggling with, I want you to know that you are capable of taking care of yourself. It might not feel that way, but you're going to figure it out bit by bit. I am. Let's be imperfect together. I know, I don't have any perfect speech to give you, but I really just, if there's anything, I just want you to feel a little less alone, because I know the holidays can be so triggering for so many people in so many different ways, and let's not make this harder on ourselves than it already is. I have come a long way with my journey with my diet, and I'm so proud of myself. And there were moments where I just thought I wouldn't ever figure it out. I hated myself so much. I felt so betrayed by myself. I felt dirty. I felt disgusting. I felt just so much shame. I felt like on the outside I was this girl that went to the gym and was figuring things out and was really disciplined, but I was still having 1 a.m. binges, and it's just the process, the emotional turmoil of struggling with food or struggling with something in private. That's already hard enough as it is. The last thing you need to do is be hating yourself for it. It's more common than you think. And I just want to come here and just say you're not alone, sweetie, and please don't hate yourself for it. I beg of you, I really beg of you, because I felt the type of pain where it's like it's this you wish you could kind of get sucked into a black hole, and your head is pounding from the painful thoughts that you've been having, and just the extreme overwhelm of what it is that you have put yourself through. Baby, don't make it worse. Christmas Day is 1 out of 365 or 66 in the year or whatever. And even if you struggle with this frequently, there are tools out there to help, okay? And your journey does not begin or end with one flipping day. This day doesn't define you. It doesn't define your journey. It doesn't define your strengths. It doesn't define your weaknesses, okay? I'm not qualified in any way to speak on weight loss, so I really want you to remember that as a caveat whenever I make any content regarding this. But I am going to be coming out with, I guess, mini challenges for easy weight loss. If you're interested, then feel free to subscribe. These are just little habits that I've implemented over the past few months, things that I'm still working on myself. And I guess if there's anything, I really wish I could say all the right words to help you, but if there's anything, when I was trying to change my body this year and I started working with a personal trainer, I had to take on a new level of discipline that I'd never experienced before in my life, and I didn't know how to take it on unless it was through the lens of a very, autocratic, sort of cruel approach, a self-punishing one. And quite frankly, this got me nowhere. I mean, it got me somewhere for a little bit, but the whole process was so punishing that, I relapsed. And I got worse, and I spiraled. And in my other video that I just posted about losing weight on a budget, you can go on there if you want to find out more about what triggered me to finally act right. But to put it simply, I felt such a level of self-betrayal and self-hurt with the way that I was not showing up for myself, but also the way I was treating myself overall. I was not being kind. I was being very mean, very nasty, and that was breaking me. And I'd been also even distancing myself from my trainer, perceiving her as part of the negative voice, but she was never the negative voice. It was always me. I was perceiving myself as weak. I was perceiving myself as this ugly, like, was it gluttonous? I don't know, this disgusting thing that could practice no self-control. And I was the one seeing myself in that light. And it was just realizing, like, oh my God, like, what am I doing? I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this so I feel good. I'm doing this so I can get that body that I dreamed of on my Pinterest board. And that might not be the same for you, but I realized, like, I have been so horrible to myself. And I'm so proud of myself for hanging in there. And I really thought of giving up, man. I signed up for this thing with my trainer for 12 months. And I was coming up to the 6-month mark, and I was like, and I'm a failure and I've achieved nothing. And I really just felt like I was going to give up. You know, and many times I felt like I was going to give up, if you know what I mean. And I'm so proud of myself for hanging in there. Because if I didn't, then I wouldn't be here today with a newfound confidence and strength and certainty of what I want. And so when I tell you this one day doesn't define you, it doesn't make you a success, it doesn't make you a failure. It's just a day. A simple 24 hours that you get to enjoy if you want. 24 hours that you don't have to beat yourself up over. When I say make feeling good about yourself your North Star, the reason I say that is so that you lead with a level of self-love and self-compassion. I think a lot of us don't know that self-love, and I'm still figuring it out. But I think, let's just put it this way, how do you feel when you speak to yourself? Do you feel uplifted? Do you feel supported? Do you feel heard? Really, truly detach yourself from yourself for a minute. If you spoke to yourself, if you treated your body, like if you took that treatment and you treated your sibling that way, or you treated your child that way, or you treated your inner child or your younger self that way, or you treated a parent that way, or you treated a friend, a random stranger in society that way, would it constitute as abusive? Would it constitute as cruel? Would it constitute as bullying? Well, then I think that's a fair sign. My plan for today is, well, to be honest, I woke up late. I haven't eaten yet. I'll probably have some oats. That's been helping. Again, check out my other video if you want to know what I'm eating on a regular. I'll have some oats, and then I'll probably eat whatever I fancy at dinner. My sister and I are going to be making canapes that my dad wanted us to make. So olives and some cheese and these like little ramekins. Am I counting calories? No, absolutely not. And then for dinner, apparently he's doing like salmon and veg, which is actually pretty healthy, but he'll probably put some oil and all that, like a lot of oil. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna think about calories. I'm gonna have dessert today, like not just if I want to have more than like a portion, like if I want 2 slices, 3, I'm gonna have that. But at the same time, I've also changed at this point where if I have too much, I actually feel really uncomfortable in my gut. So if I start to feel that feeling, then I'll stop, because I don't like to feel uncomfortable like that. But if I want to feel full today, like actually like, oh, I've stuffed myself, then I'll let myself have that feeling. If I want to have a little drink, I'll have a little drink. You know, if I want to enjoy the Christmassy flavors, I will do that, because I deserve it. I deserve it. And it's not, for me, yes, okay, it's a little reward for being so disciplined, but that discipline wasn't restriction, and I need you to know that. This is just me talking about my journey. My discipline isn't, how dare you touch that, and you can't have this, no, you're fat this, and da-da-da. Oh my God. My discipline is my self-love. And that's me showing up for myself. So my reward is spoil yourself a little, girl. Spoil yourself a little. You deserve it. You've been taking care of yourself. This spoiling yourself is a part of taking care of yourself too. And that's my approach for today. For tomorrow, I'm back to my routine that does make me feel good. That is good for my self-esteem. Anyway, rambled enough about myself, but I just wanted to come here and say, truly, this day does not fucking define you. What you do on a consistent basis, like on a weekly basis, a daily basis, I mean, it doesn't define you. It just contributes to your journey. And you don't have to walk this path alone, even though it may feel lonely at times. And I will tell you, it feels lonely, like painfully lonely at times, because God or the universe wants you to sit with yourself and to face yourself and to learn to hold your own hand. If you're afraid to be with yourself, it's because something needs healing, babes. I knew I could behave myself if I was at work. If I was eating around other people, I was terrified of when I was left in the house alone, because I could order in. I could go to the kitchen and whip something up and no one would ever know. You know, it's that self-trust. And again, self-trust isn't built in a day. Would you trust somebody in a day? No. You know, and so I will do my best to come out with content to assist you with, I can mostly only speak on weight loss because that's what my experience is and what I've witnessed most around me. But regardless, I'm going to do my best to come here and share some content on how we can all be healthier. And I just really, sweetie, if there's anything you take away from this video, I don't want you to hate yourself. For whatever happens today, please, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your journey. Don't give up on your goals, your dreams. I wish I could just give you a fucking hug, because I know there are so many people out there that need it. I'm in a good place today, and I very much plan on being in a good place tonight, and it's a plan for me. I have planned this. I will make a separate video on what I do to ensure that I consistently take care of myself. But I intend, my intention and my plan, everything is put in place for me to succeed today. And I will succeed because I want to, because it makes me feel good. And this mindset has not come through me looking at one day as a failure, as a measure of my failure or success. I started this diet in June, and now it's obviously December. It's been over 6 months, sweetie. 6 months. That is like 180 days. 180 days of work, journaling, breakdowns, getting it right, getting it wrong. Sorry, my great aunt came in. It's been 180 days of trying what discipline feels like, feeling like such a badass, flaunting my body on Instagram, only to relapse, gain a lot of weight back, and feel shame, feel discomfort, feel like a fraud. So many days wondering if I'm ever gonna make it. Days feeling like, yeah, no, I'm absolutely gonna make it. And then going back to, I'm never gonna make it. Silent binges and extreme money spends on things that were just harmful for me. Quiet binges in a dark car, far away from home. Saying I'm not gonna buy something, rushing past the aisle, only to come back and buy that and everything else on the fucking shelf. Weeks of doing so well, only to relapse. Periods of not talking to my trainer out of shame and fear of what she might say. Not that she did or would say anything. It was just my own judgment towards myself. 180 days, darling. 180 days of trying and 85% failure. That is what's gotten me to where I am today. And I'm not even like fully successful, but I'm in a place where I know myself better. I know what I want. I know what feeling good actually is and what feeling good is in my head. but it took 180 days. Don't let this one day define your journey. Don't let this one day define what you're capable of. Okay? I just want to say as well, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I believe anybody that makes their mind up about something and says, this is what I want, can get what they want. 100%. No matter what the trials and tests, etc. might be, I know you can do it. I believe in you. I really do. And even if you don't believe in you, that's okay. I believe in you. A lot of us, we are striving to be something we haven't been before. Yeah, there's guidance, there's help out there, absolutely. But your personal style, your personal flair, your personal journey, your personal story is one that you will write. So let it be unique. Embrace your journey, your imperfect journey, filled with lessons. I'm so proud of the person that I've become in the attainment of my goals. And I hope that I just continue to feel that way. Actually, I know I will. Just embrace each part of it. This is a part of it, babe. Christmas Day, learning how to navigate it, the holidays, how to treat January 1st, and how to treat a regular fucking Tuesday. It's all a part of it, and you can do it. If there's any voice that's like, I'm not cut for this, I'm this type of person, etc., baby, you can define yourself. You define yourself each day. You can pick something new. You can choose to define yourself differently. I rambled enough. I know it's a bit all over the place, but there are just so many people that I just don't wanna see you hurting any more than necessary. You're going to figure out a balance in your life, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. There is gonna come a day where you have a healthy relationship with yourself, even if it doesn't feel that way. Please hang in there as imperfectly and as messily as you can. Hang in there, my sweetie. Okay? And have a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. And bear with me because I'm very busy with uni and Vlogmas, but I will come out with content to help us all be healthier together. I love you, and please take care of yourself. If not for yourself, then for me. Because you fucking matter. Okay? You matter. Irrespective of your shape, size, demons, etc. You matter, and I want you at the fucking Christmas table. Alright? Stay here and stay for dessert. I'll see you in the next one.